Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We don't have a Abhidhamma class on Sunday, I think since June. So maybe
since
June? Yeah.
Wow.
It's since middle of June, I think. We stopped because of very busy, our temple renovation. So many people request me to restart the class. Yeah, so today we would like to continue to restart the Abhidhamma lecture, consciousness. I think part 12. Today is part 12 about the consciousness. So I would like to introduce again because long time we don't have a class, and then I think we have a more new member, new class attendance. So I think it's better for him. That's why I will a little bit review about the previous lectures. Okay, so before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, thank you very much for your watching on YouTube. So we already studied about the consciousness, because we have only body and mind, consciousness and the material, only 2 things we have. Everybody has these 2 things only. But, according to our mind and manifestors, we accept the Panyati, conventional truth, only. We didn't see the reality. That's why many problems in our life. So that's why the Buddha trying to understand the full kind of reality in Abhidhamma, the Paramattha. So today lecture, we continued about the consciousness, but for the new listener, new class attendance. So I would like to introduce and review a little bit about the Abhidhamma, Paramattha Dhamma. Abhidhamma and Paramattha Dhamma. So Abhidhamma, as a term implied in Pali, is to translate as higher teaching of the Buddha. Yeah. The higher teaching of the Buddha we call the Abhidhamma. Dhamma, Buddha teaches Dhamma, but Abhidhamma is more higher than the normal. So the Buddha teaching we can classify into only 3 classes, 3 basket, Tipitaka, Vinaya, rules and regulation about monks and about lay people. And then Sutta Pitaka, Suttanda is explain about our manpower and other things, but its focus, the point of view is conventional truth approaching to Dharma. But Abhidhamma, the last one, Abhidhamma Pitaka, Abhidhamma is a more higher teaching. Because of higher meaning is we need knowledge, more higher knowledge. We need more higher wisdom to understand that kind of Dharma. So that's why the Buddha given the name Abhidhamma. So Abhidhamma is the most higher teaching of the Buddha. So the Sutta Pitaka, Sutta way, the Buddha teaching is a conventional teaching. We say in Pali, in that teaching, we call the Hohara Desana. Hohara. Hohara means conventional. Desana means teaching. So Hohara Desana means the Buddha teaching in Sutta way is a conventional teaching. So that meaning is the Buddha teach in the Sutta is more emphasized on the conventional truth. But the meaning is the Buddha teaching is support to liberation. All teaching, support to the liberation. But the Sutta way, the Buddha approaching to Sutta way is more conventional teaching. Conventional teaching is because we use in our daily life, we use conventional truth, isn't it? So directly higher teaching like the Abhidhamma, nobody understand easily. Like scientists, they use the water. Scientists in the laboratory, they use H2O. But the simple normal person, if they don't have science technology or science tanks, they don't understand what H2O. Isn't it? Don't know. They understand only water. So like this, the Buddha used in the Sutta way is a conventional teaching, and the water, the Buddha used water because we use in our daily life water. So everybody easily understand. That's why the Buddha used the Sutta Pitaka by way of a conventional teaching. But the Abhidhamma is the ultimate teaching. We say in Pali is a Paramattha Desana. Paramattha means ultimate. Ultimate means never ever changing. Never ever changing. That Paramattha Dhamma never change. Never changing means maybe you confuse. The Buddha said everything's impermanent because of the always changing. Why the Buddha Paramattha and Abhidhamma? Why the Buddha use Paramattha? Ultimate is never changing. That never changing meaning is their function, their characteristics never ever change. Like the fire has characteristic. Fire characteristic is burning anywhere, isn't it? In America or in Burma or anywhere, over the world, the fire has a characteristic of burning. Same, no change. But conventional truth is always changing, isn't it? The fire in English here in this country, fire they call fire, but in different person in a different country. For Burma, we say fire is me, but in Korean, Korean fire is What?
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 Bull.
Bull. Oh, yeah. So fire is fire, but according to the conventional way, we use different terms, isn't it? Yeah. So that meaning is that conventional truth always changing according to the time, according to the person, according to the place. Always the change. According to the shape, also change. The table, this shape we call table. Well, if we change like the shape of the chair, we call chair. Changing, isn't it? Yeah. So conventional truth is not ultimate, not reality, because they are always changing. That's why the Buddha used the Paramatha Dharma, ultimate reality, in Abhidhamma teaching. So in Abhidhamma, both mind and material, which constitute this complex machinery or the human being, or all living being, not only human being, all living being has two kinds, mind and matter. Mind means consciousness and manifest. Chitta in Pali, chitta and chittasika. Chitta is consciousness, chittasika is manifest. We say in the Pali is mind, nama. Nama, we call nama. Matter or material, we call rupa. Yeah. Anyway, these two things like a complex machinery of the all living being. That's why until right now, we don't understand ourselves. This very, very complex machinery of ourselves. Isn't it? Sometimes we don't understand what behave like this, why thinking like this. Because of these only two things, very different reaction each other, different supporting and different relationship, always changing, in our body and mind. So that's why the focus, why we need to practice meditation is we need to understand changing, always changing these two things, nama and rupa, mind and material, how they connect and how they react and how they together, working together in our complex machinery system of our body and mind. So that's why the Abhidhamma microscopically analyze about us. Microscopic. The detail, very detailed. That's why somebody, Abhidhamma, very difficult, many things, many words, and many views discuss about that. So somebody, I can't. But some people, they're very interested, very, because we need to understand ourselves. In that way, microscopically analysis is very, very helpful, very, very beneficial to realize about us. Okay, that's why we need to understand, we need to study the Abhidhamma. Okay, so here, for ordinary purpose, I already told you, scientists would use the term water, but in the laboratory, they say H2O. So in the same way, the Buddha used in the Sutta Pitaka, the conventional way, conventional usage such as man, woman, animal, living being, souls, so many different kind of the conventional truth the Buddha used to explain about our nature. But in Abhidhamma Pitaka, the Buddha adopted a different mood or expression by using abstract terms. Abstract terms means such as aggregate khanda, elements, dhatu, like in the chemistry, many kind of elements we need to study. Like in Abhidhamma is 18 kind of elements we need to study. 18, 1-8. Yeah, khanda is only 5 khanda we need to study. Only 5 khanda. But elements in modality, different view from the different listener. So the Buddha used another teaching, the 18 kind of elements. Yeah, dhatu. And then basis, ayatana. Ayatana, only 12 kind of ayatana. 12. We need to understand. So step by step, if you would like to understand ourselves, we need to study that kind of things. Khanda, dhatu, ayatana, satya. Satya means the true, noble truth, 4 kind of noble truth. So not too many, but we need to study step by step then. Okay, so there are 2 types of Dharma, what the Buddha explained in the Abhidhamma treatise. They are Paññatti and Paramattha. Because in our daily life, we have only these 2 things, Paññatti and Paramattha. So Paññatti comprises many kind of names and things. We call Paññatti. My name is Pannavasa. Your name different kind of name. Or Paññatti. It's a name. According to the name we call, it's a Paññatti. Various kind of name. It's Paññatti. So my name is, the monk name is Pannavasa. Before becoming a monk, I have different name. But I'm saying pausing, but name change accordingly. According to the period, according to the, expression. So like this, Paññatti always changing. That's why Paññatti, we cannot fully trust on Paññatti. I mean, we need to accept the Paññatti because we need to follow the regulation. In this country, we need to follow the American laws and regulation, isn't it? This is Paññatti. Yeah. But American and other different countries, they have different laws and regulation, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why. Paññatti, we need to follow, but if you want to realize the reality, we need to beyond that Paññatti conventional. So there are all kind of names of Paññatti and all different kind of shape things, shape, color, and many. So we will learn later about the Paññatti. Paññatti, many Paññatti, different kind of Paññatti. But in different way, the Buddha teaching Vijjāmana Paññatti and Avijjāmana Paññatti. Vijjāmana Paññatti is really exists in reality. But Avijjāmana Paññatti is not really exist. Just telling, just saying. Just saying. For example, woman's voice, woman's song, we say woman's song. So that kind of usage combine two. Vijamana and Aujamana. Woman, we say woman. Conventionally true, all accept that one, but which one is woman? Hair or eye or which part? All we say. We cannot find out which one is woman. But voice, woman voice, two parts, woman voice. Voice is sound, isn't it? So sound is a reality. Sound is sound. Sound never change. Woman sound and other different person sound. Sound is sound.
What? I'm sorry. Saw.
Sound. Voice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sound. Sorry. So sound is sound. Animal different kind of the dog barking and other the bird singing sound. Different kind, but sound is sound. Voice is voice, isn't it? So this is why the sound is a kind of energy. In the science way, they accept it. In reality. So when we use woman's voice, woman is Avijamana Panyati. Avijamana Panyati. But sound, voice is a Vijamana Panyati. Really exists. In reality, sound is really exists. But woman, we cannot find out which one is woman. just we accept conventionally. Yeah, so many kind like this. Some was Vijamana, really exists in reality, but some was Avijamana, not really exists, just conventionally we say. For example, Raja Pukto in Pali, Raja Pukto means king's son. Raja means king. Putta means son. Raja Putta. Raja is just, we see that kind of person. We all, agree to call him as a king, but we cannot find out which one is king, isn't it? Buddha also. Buddha also, we cannot find out. Buddha also, just kind, conventional truth. So both are Avijamana Panyati. Not exist in reality, just we call conventional way. That's why the Buddha teaches, if you want to understand the reality, the truth, you need to beyond the Panyati. Normally our understanding is just always go to the Panyati. When we see something, oh, this is table, automatically we know that. And then we name that one, that kind of shape, isn't it? Automatically go to the conventional, not ultimate. Yeah. Okay, so that anyway, in the Abhidhamma treatise, Abhidhamma explain these two, Panyati and Paramattha. But Panyati is just through name we able to know things. So things also Panyati. Because they have to be known through the name and shade and color, many different expression according to our agreement. Just only according to our agreement, isn't it? So all name we call and all the words we use, we call is Saddha Panyati. Saddha Panyati. Saddha means sound, voice. because through that, we have to know things, what it is. So the sattha paññatti in our daily life, we need to use the sattha paññatti because when we communicate each other, we use that one, sattha paññatti. So the thing and then the things are attha paññatti. Sattha paññatti, it spread the things, so the thing is we call attha paññatti. Because they have to be known by means of words and name. So attha paññatti is a thing. Sattha paññatti is many kind of name and words we use in our daily life by conversation, various kind of conversation when we communicate each other. Nowadays, right now, I'm discussing about the Abhidhamma. I use the sattha paññatti. I cannot run away from that to explain Abhidhamma meaning. Yeah. So sattha paññatti we need to use in our daily life. But we need to understand what is the reality as well. Okay, so the paññatti also important, but it's not enough to understand the reality and then know the truth, to attain a liberation, to free from suffering. Yeah, that's why the Buddha explained two things, paññatti and paramatra in Abhidhamma Pitaka. Okay, so paññatti change is a destination. One is form or substance change. Yeah, for example, if you water the liquid, if you put a freezer, whether we can change it into the shape and name we call ice. But without water, ice cannot exist, isn't it? So that's why paññatti all is changing. Its destination, one is form or substance change according to the many conditions. Yeah. So it is a conventional truth we call sammuti satya. Sammuti means by agreement. Sammuti means by agreement. We agree to call it like this because it's something that is generally accepted to be used in our daily life. This is sammuti satya. So using the conventional truth, the Buddha gave the guideline dealing with the status, obligation of human society. And if you drive on the road, you need to follow the road sign and regulation, isn't it? If you didn't follow, you will be fined. You will be followed by the police. And then you will get a ticket. Isn't it? So this is just paññatti, sammuti satya, but we need, like in a human society, we have many kind of traditional or other different paññatti. Yeah, and the morality and the condition. So morality is a different lay people morality and then monks morality. But in this country, mostly they don't understand Why monk, lay people pay respect to the monk? Why? They don't understand. When I live in England, then the middle school student. One day I'm walking on the road, so they saw me and then they asked me, "Why are you wearing like this? Why are you shaving like this? Why you are not saying like us?" They asked me a very simple question. So I would like to answer them. Okay, in this country, there's a soldier. Soldier is a human being like you. That soldier, well, different, not saying wearing like you, isn't it? And then soldier follow. They need to follow the society laws and regulation. No, it's not enough. They also need to follow military rules and regulation. Also, both they need to follow. That's why this country, we need to, pay respect them, because they need to follow the two regulation, two kind of regulation, different kind of extra regulation. They follow. Like me, like this. Me too. I'm a human being, but I cannot wear like you because I need to follow different kind of rules and regulation about the Buddha teaching. That's why I'm different, different feature, shaving my hair, and then I'm wearing the robe like this. So they understand, oh yeah. Yeah. That's why the people pay respect to the monk because of different, the kind of morality. So the monk need to follow the extra rules and regulation. Yeah. Not like a lay people, extra rule and regulation need to follow for monk. That's what. Anyway, so these kind of the application of the human society, morality, and the condition of success, enlightenment, so on, many other things. It's dealing with the conventional truth. So the Buddha gave the guideline dealing with the status according to the Sutta way, explain various kind in the Sutta Pitaka. Because we need. Because we need that, the society to be peaceful. Yeah. Okay. And then Paramattha. Paramattha is the ultimate reality. So Dhamma, the ultimate reality, Paramattha, is that they never change their nature or their characteristic. They are real forever. So that's why I mentioned many times, if you understand yourself, you can easily understand the other, because you and the other, all living beings, constitute only two things, mind and matter. The nature of mind, the nature of our characteristic of the mind is same within us and the other living being, like animal. When animal angry, human angry, same. Angry, same. Animal or human, whatever. When they are angry, dosa, anger, is rooted in their mind, isn't it? So it's the same. But the different ways, human being has a control, has a technique how to control the anger. But animal, they have no way to control it, isn't it? Yeah, the difference. Okay, so ultimate reality, the abstract truth, Paramattha Satya, abstract truth. Using abstract meaning the Buddha expounding wisdom or realization, and then liberation. So this is right, David, in Political Society, the founder of the Political Society in England. She said that Abhidhamma deal with what we find within us and around us. What we find, what we search within us and around us. This is Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is within us. Abhidhamma is around us. No far away, And then Abhidhamma is what we aspire to find, what we aim to search in reality. Yeah. This is our main aim, to study the Abhidhamma. That's why after understanding Abhidhamma, you really understand yourself. And if you combine the practice of meditation, more and more you understand yourself. What the nature of your mind and material. Yeah. Okay, so that's why we need to study the Abhidhamma. So we start. What is the Abhidhamma, and then Paramattha, and then the Paramanyati. After that, how many Paramattha we have to study? So in Pali, the Buddha said, Tattha Cittani catubbidham paramattato cittang chisasikaṃ rūpam nibbānamiti sappatā. So that means in an ultimate sense, ultimate reality, the category of the Abhidhamma mentioned here, fourfold, only 4 categories in all. We have to study. Number 1, consciousness, citta, in Pali. Number 2, chittasika, mind stages. Number 3, rupa, matter or material. Number 4, nibbana. In the universe, only these 4 things really exist. So the first 3, consciousness, mind stages, and material, they are always depend on the many conditions. But the last one, nibbana, never ever depend on conditions. Only exists. Nibbana around us. Nibbana connect with our khandha, aggregate. But we didn't see it. We didn't see nibbana. We didn't realize the nibbana because something cover not to see nibbana. It's this mental defilement cover nibbana. That's why we didn't see the nibbana. Nibbana is very close to us, very close to us, but we cannot see it. Like an eyeball, very close to the eye, but we cannot see it. Like this. Like this. Interesting. So the first 3, consciousness, mind stages, and material, these 3 are we call Sankhata Dhamma. Sankhata means dependent condition. Nibbana asankhata, no dependent condition. Nibbana is never ever depend on any kind of condition. But our consciousness depend on many things. Depend on many conditions changing, our consciousness change. Okay, so that's why in Abhidhamma we have only 4 Paramattha Dhamma to study. Here, 4 Paramattha, 4 ultimate reality. Chitta, number 1 Chitta, consciousness, we have to learn 89 kind of Chitta or 121 kind of Chitta.
So why is there 2 numbers?
2 number, yeah, this good question. The find the different 2 number is according to our consciousness has we can divide it into 2: mundane consciousness and supramundane consciousness. So mundane consciousness never changing. But supramundane consciousness, we have to do different realization by purely practice of vipassana, or if you practice first samatha and after the vipassana, first concentration practice, and then if you have the power of concentration, you change into the vipassana. That kind of practice make a different kind of supramundane consciousness. That's why 2 number. So supramundane consciousness, sometimes we call only 8 kind of supramundane consciousness. It's a purely practice meditation, no jhana, no very powerful concentration, no jhana, but we realize our nature, body and mind, and we attain the liberation. We realize the liberation. At that time, we call supramundane consciousness is only 8 kind. But if you practice first the samatha, concentration power, so you have the jhana, we call jhana, special concentration power, we call jhana in Pali. Jhana means very strongly focused on that. So that kind of practice, and after that, we change into the vipassana. So that person has a special jhana power. So that's why when we count the supramundane consciousness according to the jhana, so the supramundane consciousness become 40. Basically 8 kind, but according to the jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. So 8 multiplied by 5, the supramundane consciousness change into 40. That's why 89 or 121. We got 2 different numbers. Okay?
So do 10, okay, so there's still the difference between 89 and 121 is 32. So is there, you said, and then you said there's 40 for the supramundane?
Yeah, so 89 is 89 is 89 consciousness like 81 plus 81 is a mundane consciousness plus 8 is a supramundane consciousness.
Okay.
In briefly.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. But if you count, this one is in different way, jhana way. So Jhana is 5 kind of jhana. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. So 8 multiplied by 5, it's become 40. So 40 plus 81, we got 121. 81 plus 40.
Okay.
Like this.
All right. Thanks.
This is the 89 is we're going through by Vipassana.
Vipassana is only 81.
81.
Mundane. Supramundane is we will get the result after practice Vipassana. If our mental power is fulfilled, mental power is enough powerful to understand the reality. So at that time, we get the result as a supramundane consciousness. Yeah. So when we practice Vipassana, we walking with around within the 81 kind of mundane consciousness. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And then another group, another reality is Chitta-Citta. Chitta-Citta is 52 kind. Chitta-Citta. For Manda stages or Manda feathers, they translate in English. They are working together with consciousness always, but not all. All time, 52 is not. Sometimes 7, sometimes more than 7. But the at least 7 kind of Manda feathers working with the consciousness. For example, when we see something, I consciousness working with the 7 kind of Manda feathers only, not the other Manda feathers. Yeah. So we will learn later in different group. 52 kind of Chitta-Citta we can classify into different group. Don't worry, we will learn, we will study by step. Yeah, step by step. Microscopically. Okay, so these two we call nama in Pali, nama. N-A-M-A, nama. Nama. In Pali. Sorry. Nama. If somebody has a mind, consciousness, manifests always with consciousness of mind. So that that kind of two mandal things we call nama. But our body is not only nama, but also the another different kind is Rūpa. In Pali, material. Material is 28 kind of material we have. But when we practice meditation, we need to understand only 18 kind. 18 is enough. But altogether we have 28. 18 kind enough to understand when you practice meditation, Vipassana meditation. Okay, so we will learn this one also step by step. Okay. And then another ultimate reality is the Nibbana. Nibbana is easily understand. The translation is a nirvana. Nirvana. Ni plus vana. Vana means attachment, lobha, or dana. So ni means no. That's why here translation nibbana is the stage of the freedom of attachment. But not only freedom of the attachment, but also the other different kind of the kilesa, manda, defilement also. We need to understand. But here mentioned nirvana is mainly concerned about our cycle of life, isn't it? Vedana-paccaya tanha, tanha-paccaya upadana. In paticca-samuppada, dependent origination, the cycle of our life, the Buddha explained. Because of the tanha, we have an upadana very strongly grabbing. That's why the tanha is mostly concerned about kilesa. But other different kind of manda defilement we have to remove. The nibbana only exist, but we didn't see it because of the cover by attachment, covered by other mental impurity, kilesa, other mental defilements. Kilesa cover the nibbana. That's why we didn't see this one, nibbana. We didn't see it. But if we have chance to remove all kind of the cover, we automatically see nibbana. That's why here, this one is our main aim, main goal to get it. But the problem is the kilesa is nothing, nowhere, just only these three things within them. So that's why if you want to realize the nibbana, you want to see the nibbana, first you need to do is you need to understand citta, cittasika, and rupa. Only three things. If you realize, you automatically realize the nibbana. That's why when we practice meditation, sometimes we focus on the consciousness, sometimes we focus on the manifest, sometimes we focus on the rupa, material, isn't it? When you walking meditation, when you practice walking meditation, mostly rupa. But the rupa connect with the mind. Because before starting walking, your mind, I want to walk, isn't it? Fast. So that's to connect consciousness and manifest. Because of them, in our lab, various kind of the Vayodhatu. Vayodhatu is a kind of elements, material elements, air element. Many air elements in our left, and then we move step by step. Yeah. But if we can see the rupa reality and consciousness reality and manifest reality, what happened? Panyati, occupying our mind. We think I'm walking. When you're walking, you think, I'm walking. But where's I'm? Which one you point out? I. No. Many conditions depend on that. The air element and the consciousness and mind awareness working. Just walking is just they are working together. The walking activity, when you perform, just only these three things is it, isn't it? But there's no I. There's no your ability, walking ability. No. The condition removed, walking ability is we cannot search in there.
We cannot what?
We cannot find.
Cannot search.
Yeah.
They come and go momentarily,
Yeah.
go into Nirodha.
That's right.
So we want to see that, we want to look for it, to
Yeah.
see it.
That's right. Because we have around you, the Sattva deity in Pali. Sattva deity means everything is permanent. We think before start walking, and of the walking, same thing like this. And then, last year and this year, our body and mind saying, we think like this. If we didn't see the reality, moment by moment, we have a wrong view. So to remove step by step, little and little, that kind of wrong view, Sattva deity and Ucceda deity, two kind of wrong views, they're dangerous. They always cover the Nibbana. They make away us from the Nibbana. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we could go to the next one. The 89 kind of, or 121 kind of the Chitta. Sorry. This one I already talking about that. So okay, let's get. So according to the commentaries we call the explain the Buddha teaching in detail. The Chitta, at which the Chitta is aware of an object only. That means when we separate Chitta and Cetasika, Chitta has characteristic, only one characteristic. Any kind of Chitta. Chitta has many different kinds. When you see something, eye consciousness is Chitta. When you hear something, ear consciousness is also Chitta. When you thinking consciousness also Chitta. So all Chitta has the only same characteristic, is awareness of an object. Just knowing the object. Awareness meaning that just knowing. So in Pali is better to understand. The Pali is the Pali is a chintati, vijanati. Chintati means thinking, vijanati means knowing. Yeah. Thinking, knowing is just the characteristic of mind. That's why sometimes our thinking is right according to the reality, but sometimes our thinking is opposite of the reality. It depends on how you practice mandatory, like Vipassana. Yeah. Okay, so from the Abhidhamma point of view, Chitta may better be defined as an awareness object because since there's no agent like a soul or self. Mostly people, they think mind is like a soul. After we die, body remain here, but soul or mind go to the next body, or go to the. Mostly people have surrounded about the mind. If they don't understand the nature of mind and characteristic, they think like this, they believe like this, they accept like this. So the Abhidhamma point of view, Chitta is defined as an awareness or knowing of an object. That meaning is that in Chitta, there's no agent to know, to understand something. Okay, so all type of consciousness, all meanings 89 kind or 121 kind of consciousness are the same according to the nature of being a consciousness of the object. But my consciousness has different objects. Different consciousness has different objects. For example, eye consciousness has object is a visible object. Ear consciousness has object. That object is sound or voice. It's not same, isn't it? So different kind of consciousness has a different kind of object. But we can classify only in 89 and 121 kind of the consciousness because there's a plane, in the universe, many kind of living beings. They live in different planes, different according to the associated Dharma and according to the prompted or according to the kind of supporting jhana and object that receive. We have a different kind of consciousness. And then for Supramundane consciousness, Mecca, constitution of the Eightfold Noble Path, there are 8 fetters to arise the Supramundane consciousness, Mecca Chitta. We need our mandate fetters, 8 kind of mandate fetters we need. This is called an Eightfold Noble Path. Samadhi, Samma Sankappa, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Achiva, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. Yeah. We need these mana power to arise the Mega Chitta, Supramundane consciousness. So that's why
What's the relationship to Manasikara?
Oh, Manasikara is one kind of
It's a
mana
different-
fetters.
Okay.
Yeah. But manasikara always associated with all kind of mind. Because mind characteristic is knowing the object. To know the object without supporting manasikara is not possible. That's why
You have to
mind
see.
has a characteristic we see to know the object, but only mind is not possible to know any kind of object. That's why.
Manasikara is a mental factor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We call universal manifest. Universal manifest means can associate all type of mind. Because all consciousness has a different kind of object. So to know different kind of object without supporting the manasikara, attention, we need.
Yes.
Without attention, nothing we know. That's why I many times I told you, I give the example. Sometimes you are thinking different thing, deeply thinking. In front of you, many people pass in front of you, but you didn't know it. Many people talking, but you didn't hear their talk because of your mind thinking different object, thinking with a different object. That meaning is at that time there's no manasikara supporting to know that object. Manasikara supporting in different object to know different object.
So when we meditate, we train the manasikara towards more and more enlightenment?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Without
That's the key.
manasikara, we cannot realize in every single moment what happened. We didn't get the reality. To see the reality, we need manasikara. Always we need manasikara, attention. Yeah. That's why in when you go with the airplane, when they make an announcement, before announcement, what they say?
Attention.
That's why. That's why. Yeah. So very interesting. The Buddha teaching. Okay, so we go next. So I would like to introduce in some Pali words, citta, cittupada, nama, mana, vijnana, many different name of the Pali, many different terms, Pali terms, but all represent consciousness. They all represent same consciousness. Citta, cittupada, nama, mana, vijnana. All same meaning, consciousness. So all used as a synonymous term in the Abhidhamma. That's what we need to understand. Okay. So one so-called being is divided into two constituent parts. Nama, mind, is used. Nama is a combination of consciousness and manifest. Two. Nama means consciousness and manifest. Consciousness plus manifest we call nama in Pali. Yeah. Because actually when our mind working, we need manifest always. Our mind just knowing means only mind is like I already told you like examples. Mind consciousness like the handicapped person. He cannot move, but he has a good eye, but cannot move. But that the other person is a blind person. He can move, but blind cannot. So Nama and Rupa are like this. When they combine, whatever they want, they easily can do it.
Yeah,
Like this. In our daily life, various kind of activity, because of body and mind, together, working together. Mind meaning is manifestors also. So mind and manifestors always working together. Yeah. So to understand mind, you need to understand manifestors as well. Yeah. So one is divided into 5 aggregate. Panchakanda we call Panchakanda. Pancha means 5, Kanda means aggregate. So in that way, we call the consciousness, we call Vijnana Kanda. Vijnana, we use. Vijnana Kanda. So the term chitta is applying one that referring to the different type classes of the consciousness. Okay, so in the isolated cases, ordinary sense of mind, we call it bodham, chitta, and mana. Frequently we use, many times we use chitta, mana. Okay, but especially sometimes we call vijnana. When we combine the I-base vijnana, we call chakku vijnana. Not chakku mind, not chakku chitta, not chakku mana. Okay, yeah. When we combine with the base, various kind of base, we use vijnana in different Pali terms. So be careful. Okay, so we classify only 4 kind of chitta: Tattha Cittani, tāva, catubbidham, hoti. Of the various kind of consciousness, first there are fourfold names. Four kind of the chitta. Number 1 is Kāmāvacaraṃ. Number 2, Rūpāvacaraṃ. Number 3, Arūpāvacaraṃ. Number 4, Lokuttaraṃ. Lokuttaraṃ cāti. So only 4 kind. Number 1, Kāmāvacaraṃ means consciousness pertaining to the Sensuous-Sphere, Kāmaloka. In Pali, Kāmaloka, Sensuous-Sphere. Number 2, Rūpāvacaraṃ. Rūpāvacaraṃ is a consciousness pertaining to the Formless-Sphere. Yeah. Formless-Sphere means that kind of sphere, that kind of place, especially power or the concentration. Yeah.
Without jhana, you cannot.
Yeah, without jhana, you cannot reach that plane. Yeah. And number 3, Arūpāvacaraṃ. Arūpāvacaraṃ means consciousness pertaining to the Formless-Sphere. So that kind of chitta is more higher concentration power, because they are very intelligent person. That's why they know the higher concentration power, but they have a little bit around you, because they think the problem means the suffering is because of the material. They think. Just only consciousness is okay. You think like this, but it's not. Both. Nama and Rupa make us suffering. Yeah. But they have a little bit around you. So that's why they think, oh, the Rupa is make us suffering. That's when they try to remove the Rupa by the power of concentration. Power of concentration. That's why they reborn Formless-Sphere. Formless-Sphere means they have no form, no body, just only mind they have. Very strange. And then number 4 is Lokuttaraṃ. Lokuttaraṃ means Lokuttara. Loka means Loka means our human being and other different 31 kind of existence.
Loka is what we see with avidya, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So Lokuttaraṃ means beyond the avijja or beyond the nama rupa. Loka is nama rupa. If we want to say in a different way, yeah, Loka is nama rupa. Yeah. So Loka Uttara, Lokuttara, Loka plus Uttara, Lokuttara means beyond the Loka. Beyond the Loka means beyond the nama and rupa. If you reach beyond the nama and rupa, yeah, you reach the destination, Lokuttara. So Supramundane consciousness. Lokuttara Citta is a Supramundane consciousness. Okay. So Citta is classified according to the plane of the existence. So you know the 31 existence we have in the universe. Only 31 kind of existence. So according to that, we classify the Citta. So we call these classification plane of consciousness. The plane of consciousness. So we will find the word plane of consciousness. How many types of the consciousness altogether? We already mentioned 89 or 121. So you can first the 81 mundane Citta. Plus, then you see Supramundane Citta. 8 or 40 Supramundane.
Is that Supramundane or
Lokuttara Citta, Supramundane.
that's for sense Formless-Sphere or
No.
Formless-Sphere?
It's no. Supramundane is Lokuttara Citta. Lokuttara Citta.
Yeah,
So
it
Lokiya
has-
is Kāmāvacaraṃ, Rūpāvacaraṃ, Arūpāvacaraṃ.
Yeah,
Formless up to formless consciousness. Formless-Sphere consciousness.
yeah.
We call mundane.
Yeah.
Lokiya Citta, mundane consciousness.
Mm-hmm. So is why does it say Supramundane 8 or 40?
Supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Citta is 4 Mecca Citta,
Oh.
Sotapaddi Mecca, Sakarakami Mecca, Nagami Mecca, and Aratta Mecca.
Mm-hmm.
Not only Mecca,
Phala.
Phala also. So Sotapaddi Phala, Sakarakami Phala,
8.
Nagami Phala, Aratta Phala, altogether 8.
Uh-huh.
But if we classify in different way, according to the jhana,
Okay.
so 5 kind of jhana,
Let's see.
so 8 multiplied by 5, we call it 40. That's one. So this is the first division. So actually, Citta is one with reference to the characteristic of knowing the object, isn't it? According to the characteristic, Citta is only one. Because of the characteristic is all Citta has knowing the object. Same. But according to the plane of the existence, we can classify like this. Kāmāvacaraṃ Citta, Rūpāvacaraṃ Citta, Arūpāvacaraṃ Citta, Lokuttara Citta.
I mean, kind of plane of the Manasikara, right?
Not Manasikara, the plane of existence.
In Supramundane, there's no existence.
Supramundane is not existent, but that kind of the one we use in our daily life.
Yeah.
For example, we say I'm cooking cooking the rice. Cooking rice, we say, but the in Burmese we say in different. I want to get the isam in different way. Sometimes we use not directly.
Yeah. I mean,
same.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Even though you say plane of existence, it's not existence. It's
It's like the Lokuttaraṃ is not really existent.
Yeah, that's why I asked whether it's the Manasikara.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like that.
Manasikaras all communicate with all Lokiya and Lokuttara. So Manasikara associate all kind of consciousness. So if you want to say Manasikara is not enough, I think. The understanding or the wisdom make different. So wisdom make a Lokiya Lokuttara classification. Because of wisdom, our mind has very powerful to eradicate all mental defilement. For example, Sotabhati Mega Chitta, with the wisdom, that wisdom is like a very sharp knife. They cut doubt around you. Deity and Vichikicca. So if you want to say wisdom, Panya. Yeah. So it's accompanied by different manifestors, so that chitta become many kinds. According to different association with the various kind of manifestors, that's why my consciousness become many. So anyway, first we need to classify the chitta consciousness divided into mundane and supramundane. Mundane is 81, supramundane is 8 or 40. That's all. Sorry.
Like some water.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so I would like to mention like this. It's much more better. Altogether, we have 89 or 121 kind of the chitta. This is all consciousness. We need to study that. We can classify into two among of them. One part is 81, mundane consciousness, Lokiya chitta in Pali. Another part is 8 or 40, supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara chitta in Pali. Yeah. The first step we need to understand. Okay. And then we will divide it into 81 mundane consciousness, Lokiya chitta, into 3 different groups. Like this. 81 mundane consciousness is including 54 Sensuous-Sphere consciousness, Kāmāvacaraṃ chitta. Because of that kind of consciousness is influenced by the sense, various kinds of sense. Visible objects, sound, smell, taste, tangible object. So very kind of things. Influence. This is called Sensuous-Sphere consciousness, Kāmāvacaraṃ chitta. And another portion is a 15 Formless-Sphere chitta, Formless-Sphere consciousness. So there's a 5 material sphere, Rūpāvacaraṃ chitta. And then another group is a 12 immaterial sphere. Immaterial sphere means there's no form, formless. So Arūpāvacaraṃ chitta. So mostly, if you don't have the concentration power, if you don't have the practice to gain the power concentration, these kind of chitta is not possible to happen, to arise. Only these, but these consciousness we have. But if you practice meditation vipassana, you have some kind of jhana. Not really jhana, but become reaching very closely to the jhana. I mean,
Momentary jhana.
yeah, momentary jhana. We call the momentary jhana. Yeah.
Is there a Pali term for momentary jhana?
Yeah, the kanika samadhi.
Kanika samadhi.
Kanika, yeah. Khana, kanika. Khana, sorry. Ending, not ending. Ni, kani. K. Kanika means momentary. Moment by moment. Momentary means a moment by moment. So kana, ika. In Pali, kana means we use in Burmese, we use kana. So we say, please wait a moment. In English, we say kana samba. In Burmese.
We have a term shanika.
Shanika. Yeah.
Shanika marane.
Yeah.
If somebody die right away, it's called shanika marane.
Yeah.
Shanika.
So your language also, I think, very close to the Pali. Now our language directly, use the Pali. Yeah, but the international pronunciation, the Burmese Pali pronunciation, a little bit different.
Yeah.
But mostly it's the same. The meaning is the same. I mean, so kanika samadhi, momentary concentration, or moment by moment concentration. That means when you practice a vipassana, you focus various kind of the object, moment by moment focus. Something arises, you focus that one. Another one arises, you focus that one. Another one arises. No end, isn't it? We need to focus one after another. So that concentration we call momentary concentration. Kanika samadhi. That kind of concentration is very beneficial to us to realize the reality in the moment, in this present moment. Yeah. We think our minds, have a momentary concentration, but actually no. Just knowing, no, understanding, deep, penetrated understanding, just knowing, like a floating. Yeah. Okay. And then we go to the next one is 54 kind of Sensuous-Sphere chitta. Sensuous-Sphere consciousness, Kāmāvacaraṃ chitta. We can classify into 3 groups. Because this is I already showed you microscopically more detail. 54 Sensuous-Sphere consciousness, Kāmāvacaraṃ chitta, divided into 3. Number 1 group is a 12 unwholesome consciousness, akusala chitta. It's a negative response with these kind of chitta. We respond when we get information, some kind, we respond in negative way with these kind of chitta, 12 unwholesome consciousness, akusala chitta. And then another group is 18 kind of rootless consciousness. In Pali, it's a ahetuka chitta. Hetuka means a root. A means a no, so rootless. That kind of chitta is resultant. Resultant consciousness.
Is what
What do you
consciousness?
Resultant.
Oh, resultant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Resultant.
resultant of what?
Hmm?
Resultant of what?
Resultant. Resultant means well, mostly part when we see, when we hear, because of the connect with the
Or just
previous
connection?
karma. Yeah.
Just this touch, sparsha, phassa.
Mhm.
Okay. And just come and go. We don't get any. We don't.
No,
on
the power of creation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It just hit
happening,
and go.
just rising
Rising, passing
Yeah.
right there.
as a
and then-
result,
Okay.
as an effect.
And then no other thoughts are gone on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depend on that, this one is not stopped, because when we get result or effect,
Mhm.
our mind naturally responds
Yeah. Okay.
with that result or effect, isn't it?
Commentary.
Yeah.
No commentary on that one. That one gives negative commentary,
Yeah.
and this one gives positive commentary.
The post, no,
I mean, the
neither
beautiful,
positive
beautiful. What I meant is this one on the right.
on the right. Oh yeah, 24.
Yeah.
24 Sensuous-Sphere, beautiful. Yeah.
Would you also say pleasant?
Yeah.
There's beautiful. Is it also pleasant?
Beautiful means beautiful means free from the
Akusala.
yeah, free from the unwholesome. Yeah.
Well, could you say it's kusala?
Yeah.
Kusala kama
Kusala, yeah. Kusala
Kāmāvacaraṃ.
Kāmāvacaraṃ, Sovana, Chitta. Sovana means beautiful. Beautiful means no impurity of mind. That's why beautiful. Sovana. No impurity in your mind. So these three groups, if you want to represent in our daily life, in our daily life, we have this the result. In our daily life, when we see, when we hear, and many things with this middle group,
Adukkama Sukha, right? That's also Adukkama Sukha.
Adukkama Sukha mostly, mostly, but bodily, when we body consciousness, kaya viññāna, body consciousness, not Adukkama Sukha.
Oh,
Body consciousness is a connect with the past karma, is a bad karma. Body consciousness is a painful feeling, with the painful feeling.
all the time.
But good karma, body consciousness is happy
Pleasant.
feeling, pleasant feeling.
But the body doesn't have Adukkama Sukha. Body cannot have Adukkama Sukha.
Yeah.
It can.
Yeah, because body consciousness is connect with the very first side, very strong. So cannot Adukkama Sukha is not possible. Neutral feeling is not possible.
Really?
Yeah, that's why body consciousness. Sometimes body consciousness is painful, unpleasant feeling. Sometimes pleasant feeling.
But sometimes don't feel anything.
No. Naturally, but if you respond with that kind of kaya vinyana, anyway, whatever good or bad, kaya vinyana, we respond. But respond is practice, meditation, vipassana. You make that one asukha, matuka. Adukkha masuka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need to practice.
It's a neutral. This is neutral, but when you are mindful, then adukkha sukha.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
So that represents mostly in our daily life rising. So if we get that effect, result, how we respond is dependent. Right and left. If we respond the result effect negatively with this, respond. Positively, we respond like this. In our daily life, happening like this, you can imagine. We get the result in the middle. Result means various kind of information. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Anyway, whatever. We respond with these two groups.
This is also, can it be phassa?
Oh yeah, phassa. So
Phassa. This is phassa.
Very strongly concerned.
Mm-hmm.
When we respond, phassa is so strong. That's why we respond.
Yeah, that's why we respond either way.
Yeah.
Because the phassa, when you're not concentrated, when you're not wise, then it will automatically go to one of those.
Right,
and then when you're wise, that's what we can use.
While attention, we will respond like this with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hansa, 24 kind. But unwise attention, ayoniso manasikara,
goes to either.
Yeah, and wholesome respond. Yeah. So it's interesting. The connection with the various kind of consciousness in our life represent. Yeah. Okay, so next step, we need to understand 12 unwholesome consciousness. Okay, before going to that one, we will go to the Supramundane. Okay, Supramundane consciousness, Lokuttaraṃ Citta, is we already talk about the 8 or 40 kind. So it's consists of 2 kind. One is Lokuttaraṃ Kusala Citta, Mega Citta. It's 4 kind of Mega Citta, or if we count with the jhana factor, 40 kind. And then another group is resident, Supramundane consciousness or fruition consciousness. We call Palacitta in Pali. Lokuttaraṃ Vipaka or Palacitta, we say in different way, but it's it's a resident Supramundane consciousness, fruition consciousness. Okay. And then we go to the unwholesome consciousness. So there are 12 unwholesome consciousness. So why are they called unwholesome? We need to understand first. Sometimes they are called immoral or unskillful. That's why they call unwholesome. Immoral or unskillful. We respond with these consciousness unskillfully or immorally. That's why we call unwholesome. I prefer to use unwholesome, it's much more better. So these type of consciousness was accompanied by the lobha, greed, dosa, anger or hatred, or delusion, moha, are core and wholesome, really, really unwholesome. So these are not my consciousness, these are manifests. Lobha, dosa, moha. Okay, I want to go. Please. Okay, sorry. So mostly when the Buddha given the name of the consciousness with the manifest, because I already told you consciousness always associated with the manifest. Without manifest, consciousness cannot perform its characteristic, its function. So manifest is always supporting the consciousness. So here, unwholesome consciousness, we classify into 3 groups because of the unwholesome manifests. Unwholesome manifests are 3: lobha, greed, dosa, anger, and moha, delusion. The lobha and dosa we really understand easily, but moha is more complicated. Many different kind of moha we have. That's why moha has influenced all kind of unwholesome consciousness. That's why we call avijja. Avijja, moha, exactly the same. Delusion. But English translation, I think delusion is not enough to represent the moha. Moha is covered. Moha is like a darkness. So in darkness, we didn't see anything. What is this? Isn't it? Like this. With the darkness or the delusion within our eye of wisdom, we didn't see. So that's fine. This Paticca dependent origination explained the Buddha and the cycle of the life. Avijja, Paccaya, Sankhara, so Avijja first. Avijja is original, our round of rebirth. The driver of the round of rebirth. Reborn again, 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 again. Because of avijja, delusion. So delusion is more deep meaning, I think, in Pali. Anyway, so these are we call unwholesome manifestors. Because of them, the citta, just knowing object, but that kind of citta we call unwholesome consciousness. Oppositely, non-greed, alobha, non-hatred, or no anger, adosa, non-delusion, amoha is oppositely wholesome manifestors. So when consciousness associated with these wholesome manifestors, we call that kind of consciousness is wholesome consciousness. So the consciousness is always influenced by the manifestors, wholesome or unwholesome. It depends on wholesome or unwholesome manifestors. Consciousness change in our reaction with the different kind of consciousness. Wholesome consciousness react with the wholesome consciousness. Sometimes react with the unwholesome consciousness. So depend on these manifestors. Okay, so
I guess I had a question. If the let's say that the mind has a lot of akusala, I get what you say, akusala mental factors. If the mind is, the consciousness is, and the cittas tends to have a lot of that, then well, I guess the more that you have, then the more you tend to go towards the akusala. If you have some akusala, then it's like, so then you tend to generate more akusala mental factors, and so, and so I guess, and then if you see, and so you're having moha, so you're in there, but if you start to see that and the delusion lifts, or then you might start generating kusala mental factors.
That's right.
And then start moving away from that. And then I would suppose that if your mind tends to be in have a lot of kusala mental factors, then or good mental factors, then it's easier to start seeing. The mind can see things better, and and how the mind is working, see the thoughts, see the mental factors, experience those, and move towards. It's easier to move towards reducing the moha, and then reducing the greed and the anger. So I guess what the lobha and the dosa. Right?
Yeah. So the beauty of the vipassana is whatever, lobha, dosa, or alobha, adosa, or whatever, rise with our various kind of consciousness. When we focus on that, we automatically change into the kusala, influenced by the Western, by understanding. I mean, with the understanding. So understanding means remove the delusion, little by little. So finally, we completely clear. Huh? Yeah.
So I would think one way to look for me to look at it is you shine the light. So you like if you go practice meditation or vipassana and you and then you see, oh, I have a lot of dosa, I have a lot of lobha, then you can then by seeing it, that's kusala of its nature. Right. And then you can understand also more about that and you see, well, that's not wise for me to have those mental factors, so I should try to work towards changing that, for instance.
That's right. That's right. This is our benefit from the Vipassana. Yeah. So the lobha, dosa, moha are the three roots of the unwholesomeness and the three roots of evil we see. So always lobha is mentioned first, and then dosa and moha. So in whatever existence we born, there's first arising of the attachment to that existence, to that life. So that's why the Buddha mentioned first lobha. But actually, moha is more influenced, all kind of the unwholesome. But arising first is lobha, attachment to the life. When we reborn, even though animal, we reborn as for example, as an animal, but first we attach to that life. But later we don't like, maybe. But first time, every living being, their mental situation is the first attachment to that life.
Even being is the hell.
They
don't want to die.
Yeah.
Even when they die moment, and then they still create power, keep creating the same thing because wherever we are, that's why we have that propensity to move this way or that way because of our tanha.
Yeah.
Because of avijja. It's just so.
Avijja is behind that. Yeah. So we cannot remove the attachment, lobha and the moha. They are always together.
Yeah.
So lobha arises, automatically moha involved.
Yeah, because of moha. Moha is kind of pushing.
Yeah. So dosa, anger arise also, automatically delusion, moha involved. Because of the delusion, we attach, we angry. Yeah. But the Buddha mentioned first is a lobha attachment because of the attachment. First attached to our past life in reborn, every reborn place. Yeah.
So that's
first moment. First moment.
That's where the
actually
lobha first arises in the being in its desire to keep it stay alive.
That's right. That's right.
So I guess somebody asked me where or why do we have the suffering, the dukkha, and then and it's because we have the moha, and that's where the moha first starts, and then the existence helps to perpetuate that. Like we have unpleasant feelings, so we have aversion or dosa, maybe. So, and of course the pleasant. So.
Yeah, so that's a very strange mind. Sometimes our mind is so strange.
It's a magician.
Yeah, Yeah.
And then when the Buddha was practicing the very ascetic or renunciation of, before he became enlightened,
Yeah.
then he thought, or those type of meditators thought that if they treated their body so badly, I guess, then they might lose the greed of, or the lobha for existence, and then they would become, enlightened through that.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is when we dislike something, but dislike meaning is we like the other different one behind that meaning, isn't it? That's why the Buddha mentioned Full Noble Truth. That the cause of suffering is attachment. The Buddha said, even though we dislike, the behind is we like the other one. Because this one we don't like, but the meaning is we like the other one.
So it's kind of like when you say, well, dukkha, yeah, and I guess just well then dukkha is dislike, right?
Yeah.
But then the thirst or tanha is the attachment.
We expect the other good one.
So the cause of the dislike is the attachment.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So that's so strong, attached to our first light or first moment in the, one of the first moment in one life. Yeah. So but moha delusion is commanding all kind of the unwholesome consciousness. Yeah. We need to understand. Okay.
Also in the dependent origination, tanha, upadana, bhava. We create bhava all the time because we are not seeing the nirodha. We keep creating the bhava. So it's not just the
bhava is two kind of bhava.
What does bhava mean?
Kama bhava, two kind of bhava. Bhava means becoming. Becoming means two kind of becoming. Kama action becoming, and then the sadhana action becoming. The sadhana action becoming is a new life.
Yeah.
The two part. Bhava has two portions. We need to understand.
Yeah. But
the one portion is a karma, our activity. Various kind of activity, various kind of reaction is we call karma bhava. Yeah. And then the next bhava, next portion is upapatti bhava. Upapatti means becoming as a new life. Reborn. Cāti. We call in different name in Pali, cāti.
Yeah, Bhante, when we meditate, so all the time when there's, we don't see the cessation because we are going this way or that way, like in the, we go after, when we get sensation, some kind of through senses, we have to say something and go after it, you know. That's when, my understanding, that's what the part of bhava creation. We create bhava right there. We don't see the cessation, or we don't be with it. We are not being with it. We go with something, commenting, creating, commenting, creating.
Yeah.
So that's also bhava.
Yeah, that's right. But if you practice meditation, we can reduce the power.
Yeah, we can reduce and quiet it down, and that's
right.
where you get the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we need that vipassana.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we will stop here.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your listening. So we will go next week. We will continue this one. Okay. So before closing the class, we wish our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. So please say Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu 3 times. Buddha Sasanam Chirantitatu Buddha Sasana Chiranti Tatu. Buddha Sasana Chiranti Tatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. May all of you attain the Nibbana as soon as possible.